Prop UI is an iPad app that lets you create custom interactive interfaces to use as props in movie and TV productions. Here are a couple clips from a very short movie that we made featuring the app called Visitors. A few short weeks ago, the idea of space aliens was pure fiction, but we now have verified...
Or maybe a message they're leaving for someone else.
And here's how we used an early version in another short film, Rediscovery.
People should see for themselves what this thing was actually created for. Now I'm going to show them.
So let's take a quick look at how to get started with the app and how it works. You can create a new document by tapping the plus button at the top of the screen. You can choose a template to use as a starting point, or you can start with an empty document. I'm going to select the Weather Controls template. Now we're in edit mode, and we'll look at that in a moment. But first, I'll tap the View button to enter view mode. This is where the fictional app is running, so to speak. The controls in this example affect other modules, as you can see. The rain button affects the rain meter, the wind button controls the wind meter, and so on. When you're filming, this is the mode the iPad will be in while your actor is interacting with it on camera. To exit view mode, by default, you tap the Close button at the top right. This can be changed on a per-document basis in Document Settings. In edit mode, you'll see a representation of each module in the layout. You may have to scroll to see them all. You can delete modules and add new ones by tapping this button where you want the module to appear and selecting a module type from the menu. By tapping Edit or anywhere on the module thumbnail, you can edit the style and behavior of each individual module. The settings vary depending on which type of module you're editing. The video module allows you to import your own content, which can play independently or be controlled by other modules using control channels. I'll cover control channels in a moment. By opening Document Settings, you can customize the overall layout. At the top are two thumbnail diagrams. The one on the left is a representation of the overall document with the borders, colors, number of modules, and their approximate layout. It's just an overview and doesn't take into account modules with custom colors or sizes. The one on the right shows the currently set default module colors. You can set the layout, colors, and other aspects of the design below, and you'll see the effects of the changes in the thumbnails. The last thing I want to show you today is how the modules can interact using control channels. The control channels are signal paths that send information to and from modules. In each document, there are 8 toggle control channels, which can be on or off, and 8 slider control channels, which can be all the way down, all the way up, or anywhere in between. The connections are made in the Detail Edit view for each module. When editing a toggle module, you can set the control channel for each toggle. In this case, the first toggle, the rain, is set to T1, the wind to T2, and so forth. The rain meter is set to T1, and the wind meter is set to T2. The effect can be immediate, or you can set a short delay before the change occurs. Slider control channels work in a similar way. The specific effects of control channels vary for each type of module. So, by combining modules, customizing them in their layout, and adding meaningful interactions, you can create unique, interactive props that reflect your story and your production.